From Las Vegas, it's Let's Talk News Now with Rick and Ella.
And welcome back to Let's Talk News Now. We have with us Deborah Ashton-Cooke. Good morning.
Yes, welcome.
By the way, and welcome back.
Thank you.
From Chicago, where you were at the international competition.
Yes.
And you were in the top 10.
I was.
How fantastic.
Congratulations.
Right. Represent.
Thank you.
63 women.
There ended up being 56. I don't know how the count got off from what I was told to what, but 56 still is amazing.
Still, right.
56,
top 10
top 10. Really,
that's awesome.
And they wanted to actually stress me out. They did a top 16. It was supposed to be a top 12. Then they increased it to a top 15, so more people got the opportunity to present their platform. And then there were ties, so they made it a top 16. And they didn't call me until number 14 of the 16. So I stood there and I'd already thought, okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I wasn't what they were looking for. I'll go enjoy the rest of the pageant. I'm fine. Yes. And then, of course, they called me. And then they did the same thing to me going out of 16 to 10.
Oh, gosh.
They called me number 8. So once again, I had resigned myself to not making it.
But you're such a. I bet you just kept the pose.
Yes, of course, of course.
Do
not cry. Do not cry.
But what about when your name's called?
Oh, no. See, I am well schooled because you don't do this because then the camera doesn't get a good shot.
So what do you do?
The first thing I do, my personal first thing that I do is I step to my mark that you're supposed to. I thank the judges. Then I say hello to my audience, and then I go stand on my little mark and smile.
Yay! Pageant winners are great in business, right?
Yes. We have our cues. We know who to thank first.
That's right.
There you go. Okay.
Priorities right.
And obviously you're back here in Nevada now, and you're starting right again with all of your charity work and so on. Because I'm already getting the Facebook notifications
Love it.
of what's going on with the Heart Association and so on and so on.
When I got to the Mrs. International pageant, I had made 256 appearances. I just put another 8 on the books, so I'm thinking I want to go out around the 300 mark. We'll see.
Awesome.
But speaking of the Heart Association, the little thing that was on my page yesterday, this young man, and I'm going to keep it short, but I was told by somebody I don't know about this young man who had an 11th birthday party, and in lieu of gifts, he asked his mom to ask his guests to bring money for the American Heart Association.
How great is
His
that?
little brother almost died of heart disease, and so he wanted the Heart Association to have money instead of himself to have presents.
Oh, wow. We need more people like that.
I was just going to say, and it's always the kids, right?
Isn't that the sweetest thing?
They're so innocent, and they just look at something and go, wow. And they don't get caught up in all the stuff.
Yeah, peripheral.
I wrote to the Ellen DeGeneres show today to try to get him some recognition for what he's doing.
She always covers great things. So
Doesn't she?
your platform, in case folks don't know, is
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital with a secondary platform of Go Red for Women with the American Heart Association, because that's the International Pageant Systems platform.
how great that you can use what you're doing and your title to promote such a great cause.
It's so heartwarming. It's the best part of it for me.
So, the trip itself. Forgetting all however it all worked out. The top 10 was absolutely outstanding. But the trip itself, going out to Chicago, meeting the other contestants, the other queens, and I noticed everything you put is sister queens.
Yes.
Sister. Okay.
We're all sisters.
We're all sisters. How much fun is that when you ladies all get together?
It's amazing. We set up a Facebook page prior to, so we all really got to know each other before we got there. So it was all greeted with big hugs and zero intimidation, and we were all friends as we already arrived. And it sounds so trite and so miscongeniality.
It's beautiful.
But it is. It's an immediate sorority, and the women that you meet in pageantry that you share this experience with are literally lifelong friends. When I competed for Mrs. America, Renee Cairns, who won the title, and I were inseparable those 2 weeks that we were there. We're still the very best of friends. We speak almost daily.
That's amazing.
Love that.
Absolutely amazing.
I love that, which is different to what you would think. Like, for example, we were talking about those quite negative reality shows where when too many women are put into the same room, it's bitchy cattiness, that's backstabbing. So this is really, really nice and really
everybody's
refreshing
backstage trying to help everybody. Once that top 10 is called, there are clothes and shoes flying, and you have 3 minutes to run downstairs and change and run back upstairs. There are women literally standing there with your shoes and your earrings, and they're putting them in while somebody else is zipping you up, and they're brushing your hair and pushing you out the door. I mean, it's amazing.
Sisterhood indeed. I love it.
That's so great. I mean, for women who are maybe have daughters or whatever, I mean, what would you say is something they could take away from just being in a pageant?
I'm honestly not a proponent of little girl pageants. I started at 20, but when I started pageantry, I was kind of like this, so tall and busty and everything else, and pageantry made me do this. Celebrate who I am, made me come out of my shell and go out there and do things.
We heard about the senior pageants as well, which I love. It's like,
Yes.
wow, go for it.
My family figures I'm going to end up there.
Real quickly, we got 1 minute left. You're also doing some mixers, though. You're doing PR mixer, is that
I
it?
am. I'm doing PR Mixer. I'm also doing Dr. Seuss Mixer. I'm doing a whole lot of things coming up that I believe that the
Great.
show is involved in as well, right?
Yes, we are.
Absolutely. And so August 3rd, so that would be tomorrow.
We need to get you a tiara.
Yeah, that's true.
Rick?
There's
But
no-
we
It would
have to
slide
stick-
right off.
No, we can stick it on. Double-sided tape.
So we're going to conclude the show on this point. Okay, it's not happening. We hope that you really have a great day
Yes,
today.
yeah.
And make sure that you come back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. We're going to be here bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Well, maybe not this Friday, so yeah, but we'll be here. Have a really great day. Visit our website, letstalknewsnow.com. You can follow us on Twitter. You can like us on Facebook. And Ella's new blog, Ella Chatting, will be up tomorrow. So there you go. Have a good day, everyone.
Yay.